Everybody, welcome to my PlanetSide 2 mission system. This is a concept I came up with that solves the three main problems for new players and some experienced players as well, such as where am I needed, what do I do when I get there, and what part of the battle do I need to fulfill myself and no one else is doing. Let's get right into it. Say I am a commander. I have either points in my command rank for my certs, or I'm the experienced commander of an outfit, or I have my own platoon. I'm going to go up here and create a new mission. Click. Click. There we go. Oh wow, look at this, some types of missions. Alright, every mission, has an origin and a destination, and it must require a certain type of mechanic to get each mission to be successful. An area attack is spawned from an origin. You click on the destination, it'll just create a large waypoint with a very large radius around it, which will grant an experience bonus to kills in that area. A capture mechanic would be the only way you can capture a base. Once you click on your origin, then you click your destination, you will able to now capture that base completely. You cannot capture it any other way. One of the other side effects of capturing a mission or creating a capture mission is that an automatic defend mission is placed on your destination, which gives bonus points to the defenders to rally, and where there's no large amount of ghost caps. Now, I'd like to see in the future other more sneakier ways to do this, to go about, where when you do a capture mission, it won't show up on the map, but those types of missions will be specialized and cost a lot more with whatever resource we're going to use to maintain or prevent mission spam, which would be creating 30 missions on the map. No one knows where to go. It's completely non-cohesive. A destroy mission we'll get to in just a minute. A defend mission will be to defend an objective for a certain amount of time. An assault mission will be a area attack coupled with a capture mechanic onto a base. A close air support will be basically air to ground. Think Liberators, think ESFs with rocket pods. On the other hand, an air superiority objective or mission, spawn from here down to here, will be pulling air-to-air fighters to patrol within a waypoint radius to gain bonus experience for shooting down enemy aircraft, and very negligible experience for farming Sunderers. We make a clear distinction between the two. Finally, the destroy mission type we're going to use right now, because it has a little bit more in-depth characteristics. I'm going to use this to walk you through a mock battle. I click destroy. What do we want to destroy? Do we want to destroy facility generators and turrets? Nah. We have reports of a Sunderer coming in north of our biolab here that we want to take out. Alright, infantry no, air no, no, no. We want to take out the Sunderer. Oh, look at it. Sunderer it is. Select destroy Sunderer target. Where's it at? Ah, there it goes. Put our waypoint right there. We know it's north of our base. Select here. Alright, select our mission spawn. Where's our origin of the mission? Where are we going to be drawing our troops and our resources from? Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Clicky, clicky. Select mission composition. I'm the platoon leader. I have 3 squads underneath me. I want squad 1, which is now going to be red squad, to move to the right, and then up to here. What's this? Ooh, a waypoint menu. We have different types of waypoints we can create or change waypoints to. A countdown will have a timer that counts down. Then we'll then and only then unlock the second waypoint, which is great for you want to have a buildup of troops, move out from one area to the next waypoint instead of having people stream in one at a time. A require waypoint is required to have a certain type of unit and or vehicle composition before the next waypoint is unlocked. Think 2 battle tanks. You need 2 Sunderers, whatever it needs to be. The third type of waypoint would be a ready up waypoint, which requires a squad leader or squad leaders in any case to say we're ready to go. Let's attack this next waypoint at the same time. Get some coordination in there. A waypoint is just a regular waypoint. Call it a rally point, call it whatever you want. But in order to get the bonus mission experience, you must pass through each one of the waypoints. If you can't, you communicate it to your commander. Alright, let's move on. Select the first waypoint for squad 2. I'm going to go ahead and hold down Shift and click Squad 2 and Squad 3 to both be the same color code they are now, blue squad. What I want here is I want a hard left punch coming, and I want a holding force on the right hand side. And we'll do something special in the middle here too in just a minute. Alright, Squad 2, this is a waypoint. The next waypoint, you can see we have a flanking maneuver going on here. Enemy Asunder is somewhere in this area. This is high ground, this is high ground. It's battle plans, it's tactics. This is going to work. Alright, once I have everyone's waypoint set up, I want to make a mission public. This will only show up to you if you're a very high level commander and you've proved yourself that you know what you're doing and you're not a total douchebag. I want to make this mission public, which means I now have a public spawn which is exclusive, or which is additional to the exclusivity of my platoon waypoints, my platoon squads. Right now, no one else can spawn in this mission besides us. Make mission public now allows us to create a public spawn for people who just want to hop in the game for a few minutes. They don't want to do all this tactical shit. They just want to get in, shoot guys, and die. Rinse and repeat. Let's give them that and what they want. Choose first waypoint for public spawn 1. Bing. Alright, so people will spawn here. They come through the first waypoint, and then they're free to go about and attack this last waypoint however they like to. Just so you know that it's not hard-coded to prevent anybody who just wants to fly a scythe and crash into that mountain right there. They can spawn, get to their first waypoint, grab a scythe, crash into the mountain, and they're done. Granted, they will use up a spawn ticket. We'll get to that more in a minute. Yes, every mission has spawn tickets associated to it, much like BF3 or BF2 or whatever far back you want to go. Spawn tickets are the way of telling if a mission is a success or a failure. If we destroy the Sunderers in this area, well, before we run out of spawn tickets, the mission is a success. If it's a failure, then we do not get the bonus XP, and we need to try again in another fashion. Alright, so far I've created the first waypoint for the public spawn, which will, once they reach the first waypoint, the second waypoint will open up. They'll be free to attack it and get the bonus experience for completing the mission. Alright, so we wanted to select the type of waypoint. I want to change these two last waypoints here. As I mentioned earlier, I want the squad leaders here to attack simultaneously. So I'm going to hold down Shift, click on each waypoint, come over here and change this to a ready up waypoint. Now, the squad leader of each, like once red squad gets into position, I want them to say, hey, I'm ready. Bing. They'll let this, change the icon to a check mark, and once blue is in position, if it takes a little while for them to get their shit together, red holds a position, defends themselves, blue is ready, blue checks up. Now, the final waypoint is open to both blue and red squads, and they can proceed through to accomplish their objective. Alright, the first waypoint down here, I want to change that to a require waypoint. I want to make sure they bring what we need to the table. I don't want to leave it up to the squad leader of red. He's kind of absent-minded, ADD. He's probably going to forget Sunderer. Alright, what are we going to be required here? Let's see. Oh, they need to bring armor. Okay, they need to bring 2 sky guards and 1 Sunderer to keep the fight going. Alright, works for me. And I'm running out of slides. Let's back it up here and talk a little bit more about what we just did and how this will change the flow of the game. So if you want to play with a team, you're going to be in an outfit, or at the very least you're going to be in a platoon. And your platoon leader will be in my situation here, drawing out what he wants things to do. This is a little bit more complex than most missions will probably be. Think, going back to the types of missions we had when we started, which was attack, area attack, combat air support, etc. This is just showing off what's capable with this mission system, and it gets everyone into the game. It gets them knowing what they need to bring via this require system here. This way you have a full unit composition before you head out. It works even with public players who don't have voice communication in a third-party program. It gets players to where we need them to be. We have a flanking situation set up now. It's very easy to follow. From players spawning into a mission, you'll see one waypoint. You move to the waypoint. It'll tell you what is required. As for this spawning, with this requirement waypoint set up here, before you spawn, it'll say, hey, it seems like we need 2 anti-air maxes. We see you're certified NAA max. Do you wish to, do you wish to take on this mission? You say yes, it'll change the quantity down to 1. somebody else spawns in who does not have AA max spec, it will not offer him that. Instead, it says, hey, we need a Skyguard. We see you have a Skyguard certed. We need 2 of them. Do you want to be number 1? You say yes. Skyguard 2, change to Skyguard 1, and etc. So the more things get to the waypoint, the more well-balanced, well-rounded the team is. You could get very OCD and anal and put in, we need 3 MBTs and 6 lightnings and, no Skyguards because they suck ass. But this is just a way to explain how you can get a unit composition together. Then once everyone's rallied here, they move up to the next waypoint. Once blue's ready to go, either one of the blue squad leads 2 or squad 3 leader says okay, gives it a check mark. Red says we're ready to go, check mark, check mark. Third waypoint is open. Everyone proceeds to attack while the puppies are spawning from the base, rushing north into their final destination, which is probably a flaming, burning death. But they're holding the enemy in place. Enemies looking straight down. They're focusing on the base. Meanwhile, red and blue teams swoop in, destroy the Sunderer, and everybody, including our pubbers, get bonus experience. Now, how are we going to get people into these missions? I say we cut experience across the board 50% and increase mission experience 150%. This will get players into fulfilling the roles where we need to be. There won't be any empty base battles. When you're spawning at a base, you know what's going to happen. You know where things are going to be. Your mission is to attack up here. Their mission is attack down here. You have flanking actions going on. You're taking the high ground of the ridge here. You're pulling in combat air support strikes, close air supports. You can really do a number with this system, I feel. Feel free to discuss, and hopefully I can get this in. I know that the final voting has already started for the Reddit competition, or the Reddit idea competition, whatever the hell it is. But I think that this is unique enough. If you guys want to throw it in there and let people vote on it, I'll post a lot more details. I have a lot of text here I need to make it easier to read. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel that we need this. And that's all I got. Exit.